Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Julie Saillant, thank you so much for being here. I am thrilled that you are here. Thank you so much. Love all you guys. I know that you could listen to a lot of different people, so I'm honored and thrilled that you listened to me. Welcome back to the channel. I am Julie Saillant. I am a spiritual teacher. I help you find your gifts, actually understand your gifts and use your gifts, bring you into alignment, and I help you find out what your soul is here to do on planet Earth. I'm also an animal communicator, and I welcome all of you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave me comments. I always respond to the comments. And today is actually the 11th. It's 11/18/2021. We have a full moon outside with a lunar eclipse. So I'm going to be doing something different today. We're going to be I talk to the moon quite a bit, and I'm going to be giving you some information from the moon that I think will help you. Before I do that, just a very quick note. I have created a mastermind for everybody. I'm super excited about it. It's rolling out now today. Black Friday is tomorrow, so you can check it out. And it's a group on LinkedIn, and we will be closed. It's a non-judgmental place for everyone to show up and have fun. It will be myself, and I do have another colleague who's going to be coming in and teaching frame, how to hold your frame in the face of adversity, how to be stronger. So it's going to be awesome. It's $150 a month. I'm super excited about it. It's not expensive. It's a way to keep working with me. And I'm going to have every other week, I will have a video with a PDF. We will have guided meditations. We will have journaling, affirmations. I will have guests in. It's going to be great. So if you are really interested in checking that out, which I hope you are, the link is below, and you can also work with me directly as well. All the links are below. So without further ado, I speak to the moon. I've been speaking to the moon for maybe 3 or 4 years now. And the moon would love to chat with you guys as well. Let me just throw that out there, because the moon feels as though he's a little neglected. He's like, the sun always gets everybody, they talk to the sun, but me, not so much. I have a lot going on up here. I have the sun, I have all the stars, I have other planets, I have other realms, and I still have to manage all that, keep them in place, keep them grounded. And I still have to be who I am and shine, and you guys don't care. So talk to the moon, right? If you're open to it, some of you might think it's complete crap, but I'm telling you that I speak to the moon, and the moon's very helpful. And for me, guys, it's a dude. It's not a she. That's just me. So I know that a lot of you are struggling right now, and I'm here to tell you that you are a divine sentient being. You may be struggling because you may be trying to achieve a life that you don't have yet. So if your life is here and you want to be here, that's what we have to figure out. How do we get you from here to here as seamlessly and easily as possible? There are definitely shortcuts. I have hit a lot of the potholes. That's why I do what I do, so that I can help you not hit the pothole. That's important, because it takes you off your game. It distracts you. It can hurt you, and then it sucks. The goal is for you to always be in flow as much as possible. And that's the place where everything just moves easily for you, right? It's easy. So when I asked the moon, I was like, can you give me some advice from myself and my peeps? And this is what the moon said. A lot of you hide from who you truly are. You hide your light. You feel unworthy. You feel unhappy. You feel guarded. You feel not of the light, meaning you are separating yourself on purpose. And that's not right, because you are of the light. Every time you separate yourself, and every time you say, no, I don't want that, you're actually saying no, and not only rejecting what's coming to you, but you're rejecting yourself as well. It's a form of self-sabotage, right? Your light calls out like a beacon in a dark cell. You are protected, right? You must love your life. Love more, help more. Find your right now, which is, what can I do to help others and help myself, and expand and balance. It's all about harmony, expansion, and balancing, right? Please remember to ground yourself and bring all this beautiful light into the earth's ground. She needs it desperately. It's time for you to help those, whether it be two-legged or four-legged, right? So I was thinking about this, and it's like, if the moon can handle the sea and the tides, and that covers what, 3/4 of the planet or whatever it covers, the ocean, and we are made up mostly of water, don't you think that the moon could affect us in positive and negative ways? The answer is yes, of course it can. You hear about people that run out and do all kinds of crazy things under the moon, but you also hear about people that do wonderful things under the moon. Tonight, I would suggest, no matter where you live in the world, that there's a full moon, right? And an eclipse. It's very powerful. So get out there underneath the moon with your pen and pad and set your intentions. Set your positive intentions for what you want for your life. I actually, I teach about this month. I've already done the video and the PDF in the mastermind. So go check that out, because this is all about foundations, how to get what you want, how to get to where you want to be. If you're here, how to get there, right? Because what basically got you here won't get you there. It won't. You've got to have a new mindset, a new way of being. So let's just tap into our hearts. And I want you to just take a deep breath, and I want you to just expand your heart as big as you can, right? So take a deep breath in, connect to your heart and expand it. Let it out. Another deep breath in, expand it. Let it out. One more deep breath in, expand it. Let it out. Thank you, guys. So let's just gonna focus in on your heart. What would the ancestors and guides like to say? Please have a question in your mind. Hold it in your mind. Let's see what your guides would like to say. I welcome you with your thoughts that you would like me to communicate to the collective, or who is ever watching this video. Okay, so they're showing me somebody out there, or some of you out there, you have a vision for your life, which is awesome, right? A vision for your life. This is where you want to live. This is where you want to be. This is the car you want to drive. This is what you want to be doing. This is how you want to look, all that. You have that in your mind. Why are you not attracting that? Why are you not moving towards that? And the moon is saying the reason why is because, 1, you don't have a plan, and 2, you don't believe it. 3, you're making up excuse after excuse, and that's got to stop. You are literally a millisecond away from having the life that you want, but you have to make a plan for it, right? They're saying, please be kinder to yourself. So many of you are very difficult and hard on yourselves. Try to be nice to yourself. It's very important. You have one life. A barometer is, no matter what you're saying to yourself, if you can't say it to somebody else in the world or your inner child, it's not good. Replace that with some good thoughts and some good I ams, right? They're also saying that your expectations are so high that nobody can actually scale the walls. You have built things so much in your mind, and you want everything to be perfect. The problem is, things are never perfect, like ever. It's time for you to frame things correctly so that they come easy to you, which means you can't frame things that you want so pie in the sky that you'll never reach them, because you won't, right? It's got to be you. Yes, I want that, but these are the steps I take to get there. And I'm going to talk to myself in exactly the right way to make it happen. I'm going to frame it as well there. Everything you do, frame it correctly. Okay. Also, they're telling me to notice how much you have. There's some of you out there that have so much, and I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about gifts. I'm talking about connections. I'm talking about heart. I'm talking about love. I'm talking about opportunities that you can create yourself, and you are not seeing it. All you're doing is comparing yourself to others, pulling yourself down, wasting time and money, wasting energy on why you can't have things. And the moon is saying, stop. You can have whatever you want. Just make a plan. Make a plan for it. Please try to remain open and flexible. Some of you are so rigid. That's not how things work, right? It's not how things work. I pulled some cards for you, like 6. First one is, I don't look at these ahead of time. The first one is the Egyptian astrology Seth, the god of chaos and violence, a free spirit who loves adventure. That's you. You are someone who loves adventure, who loves life, but is struggling to find out where they're supposed to be. Go back to your roots and start to think about, what do you want and how can I get there? Keep it super simple, stupid. Super simple. For your astrology planets, you got Ceres, C-E-R-E-S, I hope I'm saying that right. Mother's love, deep love, let go, cycle of life, death and rebirth. This is where a lot of you are right now, death and rebirth. You're starting over and it's scary as hell. And I'm right with you. I'm starting over in a lot of ways in my life and it's scary. And the best thing I can tell you is, if you're doing this, you chose yourself. And that's a good thing, not a bad thing. And no matter where you are in your path, it's going to get better. It's going to be okay. You don't need to know the answers to everything, because I used to be that person. It's like, I have to know the answers to everything. I'm very controlling. I want to know because I want to be prepared. What they've shown me many times is that you don't need to know. God just said to me, you know what? If you do this, I'll give you the next step. Because there's things that you'll be asked to do by spirit, by your higher self, by the angels, by Lord Shiva, by whoever you think is the big deity, or just your higher self. You'll be asked to do things and you'll be like, I can't do that. It's too big. I don't know how to do that. I'm scared. I'm legit, like, I don't know how to do this. And what you're going to hear is, it's okay. In fact, that's the way it's supposed to be. This is just a test, not a failure or a lesson, just because we want you to move forward. So you don't know what's going to happen when you step out. And all we're requiring you to do is step out in faith. That's it. Trust yourself. Trust spirit. Trust your archangels. Just trust. Your message from the universe is nebula. Things are happening for reasons larger than yourself. Trust the divine. I can't make this stuff up, guys. I don't read these. They just come out and there they are. Trust the divine. Trust yourself. You're a divine sentient being. Trust yourself. You can do it. For the fixed stars, you got Al Ferg, head of Typhoon, prepared, steady, determination, right? Work put in is leading to success. Right now, everything you do is going to be towards success. Don't take your foot off the pedal, they're saying, especially this last 40 days of the freaking year. Do not, please do not take your foot off the gas. This is the wrong time to do that. Right now, everybody wants to be successful. Everybody is working harder. And it's time for you to step up and have your place that you really want, whatever that looks like for you. So continue forward. Do not take your foot off the gas for anything. Keep going. Blue moon, expect the unexpected. Right? When you step out in faith, anything can happen, and it can happen very quickly. You can be showered with blessings. It's not just money, it's love, it's happiness, it's gratitude, everything. And then fixed stars, I'll wait, right? This is what could happen if you don't move. This is the bad stuff. Bold, cruel, violence, heartless, lies, adultery, loss of property, criminal. This is what could happen if you don't move forward. I'm not trying to scare you. Please don't think that. I'm trying to get you to move towards the things that you really want in your life. You have nothing to lose. And time is going by fast, right? If not now, when? So all these things could happen. Yep, they could. Yep, violence, heartless, lies, adultery. Not a good outlook. Loss of property. However, if you believe in yourself and the divine, and your angels and your totem animals and your guides. Expect the unexpected. Beautiful things can happen, and they will happen when you're prepared, when you're steady, when you're determined, when you work hard, right? That will lead to success, right? Things are happening for reasons that you don't know about, that are larger than yourself. And your deep love of all that is, when you let go, right? Rebirth occurs. And that's when your free spirit attains love and understanding and happiness. Boom. That always happens to me. It's the coolest thing ever. I love doing it. I don't even try. It's not an ego thing. I'm just happy to share it with you, because the cards fall out and I'm like, okay, and I don't look at them. And then I teach whatever I'm going to teach and give the message, and then the cards show up. But when I read them backwards, they make perfect sense. It's so cool. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to check out the mastermind. The link is below. I'd love to have you. Also, like, share, and subscribe. We're growing the channel, and leave a comment. All right, guys, take care. Talk to you soon.